Oh, do I have my stream on? I do, okay. Good. Alright, well, no Clio clip right now. Allow us to depart. Alright. I tried looking around in Mondstadt. Couldn't find Bennett. I don't know if he's in Wolvendome. Because honestly, I don't know where his dads live. I heard that this quest is not voiced, so I will do the voicing instead, because I enjoy punishment. Let's do one last look to see if, like, Bennett's just not back here. Maybe at the Adventurers Guild over there? Nope. Alright. Well, let's get a move on. I will get the stuff later. Let's do the event. Or the quest. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Alright. You start by going here, from what I remember. And we should be good to go. Alright, good. Oh. Gotta paint this little guy. Hey, there's a pill pan. Wanna go there or take a closer look? Sure, after I take this guy. Anyway. Oh, it's the cactus. The crisis emerges, yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there. What are you doing here? Let Tenochtzitoc bring his talking stick over and let it mediate the discussion. Wait, Tenno who? I actually don't know how to say this. Tenochtzitoc belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner Wanjiru. Wanjiru? What are you talking about? Wanjiru! This was a moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant that those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? Oh my god, jump scare. His suspicion surged as he glanced around, and he spotted a snaggletooth child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been one to scare off poor Wanjiru. A snaggletooth child? Hey, Paimon will have you know, her teeth are in perfect condition. Can't argue about that. Looks like you have one tooth. The insolent child provoked Wanjiru, and even went so far as to bare her teeth, an act of utmost sacrilege. Tenochtzitoc was filled with rage. Oh, Paimon's sorry if she disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. But with a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's own heart. And so the last survivor of Tenochtzitoc raised his club, brandished it at the rocky and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat. For Wanjiru, Well, looks like you're all talk, no stick. There will be no felling of Paimons unless you get past me. Can you please calm down and we'll be on our way? Ho 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 ho! A golden child appeared. Tenochtsito's very words were the club he used to fell his foes. Are we actually fighting? Oh shit! I didn't even see the hint. Oh god, it's killing my bitrate. That boss fight was killing my bitrate. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Excuse me? That was weird. Okay, let me try this again. Pukli. Hey! Stop fighting. Who are you? I'm terribly sorry. I'm Pukli, the entertainment supervisor at the resort, but that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? He's hurt. And quite right, too. He deserves it for attacking us out of nowhere like that. Ugh. Tenochtitlan was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flames, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of Tenochtitoc swung his stone club with fury, rendering heaven and shattering earth, the volcano in its heart about to erupt. Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us. It's pretty long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest or something. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We can meet back up there. Okay. Actually, wait, where is it? What? He pointed in this direction, but there's no hut. And there's no quest. Oh, here we go. For some reason, it wasn't tracking that. Okay. He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guests. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors. On-site actors? They're quite common in theme parks nowadays. Members of staff who roleplay as characters and interact with visitors. Huh. So you're saying this guy was just acting? Nice. Yes, but also no. Just please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors around the theme resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in characters as members of the tribe that once lived here, the Tenochtzitoc. There was once a great hero from this tribe, known to all of Notland, who was named Tenoch. Tenoch! So this was his home? Then Tenochtzin was a respectful title given to Tenoch. It means the honored heart of Tenochtitoc. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes, and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately, though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically, and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves. It's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself in every scene. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Please come back with me, dear guests. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the trouble caused. And what about this Tenochtzitoc fellow? Yeah, if he runs into some other tourists, they might not get off so easily. You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. A tragedy most heartbreaking. The lonesome Tenochtzitoc had... You know what? I'm gonna see if I can fucking say this. Tenochtzitoc? So, Tenochtzitoc. Tenochtzitoc had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he was beset by baffling, cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onwards, stone club across his shoulder, to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead. You don't even have a stone club. Hey, wait, he's getting away. Not if I can help it. Pukli takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at the fleeing figure. Thunk! His aim is true, and Tenochtzitoc is struck. Thunk! The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. Whoa, a sneak attack. Sorry, Papar, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's just gone a little, loopy? Of course I looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. Oh, right! He was blabbing about Wanjidu just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of six heroes of Natlan? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he did actually sound like he was talking to somebody. Wanjidu! This was a moment of that no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjidu bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if started by some unseen force. Yeah, it's like there was some sort of invisible actor there, or something. And he said Paimon scared them off. Invisible. Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help then. Isn't that perfect? There's plenty of tourists from the Masters of Nightwind at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first before deciding what to do. Since you got all the leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for these rumors, and we'll help you look for the shaman. That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to two guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. Well, it wouldn't really be a relaxing vacation if we left this unsolved, right? Exactly. If we wait around, things might get worse. And that dude over there on the left side is gonna stay in the fucking... stay passed the fuck out. And we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be better if they ran into that Tenochtzitoc guy. So, hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman and bring him over here in the jiffy. Again, I gotta read this again. Tenochtzitoc. I gotta say this right. Okay then, you have my sincerest gratitude then. The shaman arrived this morning, and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Masters of the Nightwind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Then that's where we're headed. We'll be right back. It's just a sedative, Papara. You're alright, don't worry. What, you give him like a frickin' elephant dart? I just noticed something. I'm dropping a few frames. If I look at it again and it's dropping again, I'm gonna restart my computer. It has been on for a little bit. Justin. Okay, I think we're back. Alright, cool. Yep. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Emma. Emma? Brenton? That was just a hiccup. Yeah. We should be alright. 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 Are we good? Good? Maybe? Okay. Jeez. This quest was only supposed to be an hour long. If this thing ends up taking me 2 hours because I need to narrate everything. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm doing okay outside of that. Hopefully, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on my phone very closely so that, like, in case if anything drops, I can be the first to see. Because my biggest issue with streaming in general is just my internet is just so bad. Because I have Spectrum, and Spectrum is notoriously bad for not only offering very shit upload speed, but also very bad consistency. Yep. I think you are back. Yes, I am. All right. I'm gonna push forward. Let's hope this works well. Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero Lynette with 2 N's and Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here. You look familiar. Have we met before? Have you forgotten? I'm Layla, that spirit duffer. You, Master Odoron, and great shaman Citlali once saved my life. Layla recounts an event that happened not too long ago when he helped a member of the Masters of the Night when return his lost spirit to his body. Oh, that event. Oh, okay. How's my day been so far? Not bad. Just had to babysit my niece. Oh, it's you. Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon almost didn't recognize you with your hat on. But, did you say Master Odoron? Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Odoron's tutelage. And does Odoron know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher? What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Citlali hadn't saved me and Odoron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, then I'll gladly be one of their carrots, and let them water me with knowledge. Lynette, do you think we can actually rely on this guy? Come again? I couldn't hear that very well. Oh, Paimon was just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is master, and Master's granny is Master Granny. That's just how things are. As for you, the most venerable Lynette, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Citlali, which makes you my Master Granny too. I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds like Paimon, you picked up a lot more than mystic arts from Odoron. Okay, let's get back to business. Yeah, we're actually here to ask for your help, Layla. Help? From me? Rest assured, good masters, whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill it to the best of my abilities. You explained to Layla what's happening earlier. I see. So, you think he's being possessed? That's right. What's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location with a vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived, so it wouldn't be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. Could you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. Oh, thank God, I don't have to go there myself. Even though it's not very far. This is the spot. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance. Apical what now? It is a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetables grow incredibly quick and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Master Orderon said I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is, until I found a way to clip it from the top. And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. Tevat to Layla. You do remember why we're here, right? Of course. It might sound like I'm going off topic, but I'm just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. They're weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I'm no ordinary shaman anymore. Thanks to Master Orderon, I have grown to a plant to be proud of. Why don't you add a cool banner? A banner? What do you mean? Layla, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? You have plenty of time to think of the stems and buds after we solve this mystery. Yes, of course. Just like Master Granny said, the afflicted actor conversed with some sort of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance to try and follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might even be possible to glimpse the presence' true form. But first, I need to prepare something very important. Why don't I add a cool banner, a YouTube banner? Oh, it's because one of my friends made that for me on a whim back when I only had like 80 subscribers, and until I find something, maybe I commission myself, or maybe if someone else decides to get me something, I see no need to change it. Honestly, it's just kind of funny, kind of like an inside joke whenever my friends visit my channel in case if they come here. What are you doing? Oh, he's planting carrots? What the fuck? There we go. Carrots? What sharp eyes you have, Master Granny. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot ring, but they're not for eating. This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. Clairvoyance. Are you an artist? No, I am not. I tried to be when I was a kid, but the most I could do was enhanced stick figures. I'm saying that, like, if I were to commission something in the future or something, I probably would do that. But it's very rare that I commission things on a whim. I have to have a very specific idea. But in case if someone else draws something or whatnot, because I could probably pay and or ask one of my pals who are artists to do something for me, but I obviously would compensate them. I like to keep it as is, because it's kind of like an inside joke. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke and water, and I use vegetables. You're a digital artist? Ooh. I am definitely not a digital artist, but I do edit some shit very poorly. Well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth, born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood. It bears the symbols of and memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like sucking at the teat of Mother Tevat. Oh. Sharing in the histories and mysteries passed down the generations. Oh, he's vegan. No, I'm kidding. You do commission work, all kind of stuff. Hopefully. Oh, I hope you get some on. At the moment, I am not looking for commissions, but the online space could always use another artist to get, or rather, the online space can always have another artist getting paid. That's why you eat vegetables and not grass or leaves. Would you like to... Nope. Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. Well, that's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom. Ugh. Please just continue with whatever you're doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Could you please just start already? Of course. Here, Paimon. And you too, Granny. Put your hands on my shoulders. It'll help you see. Is this safe? I'm gleaned from spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent, so yes, I think it's quite safe. I'm ready then. Alright, let's get started. Oh shit. He's actually like... Damn. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where's their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. Oh, it's an Asha. Oh. Oh. How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Are you okay, Layla? I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Do you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that the Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one Asha, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. What did it cause of the problem? It's hard to say, but it's likely that actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure. If we could track down those Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetables aside, it looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I, too, am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Asha were gathered around, it looked like a lot more than scrolls we used in the Masters of the Nightwind. And then that mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing in the carrot ring, it all felt very familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why. That's okay. We can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads on that. We have leads that can help that Tonoyo Lutzen guy. Right, but Paimon, Master Granny, I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh? Why? The truth is, I feel a little uneasy. Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Autoron can be proud of? Indeed. But even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. Well, that sounds serious. The great shaman Citlali instructed me to come to Tenochtzitoc to relax. But she also told me to let her know if things start getting strange. Citlali sent you here? Aren't you on vacation? Whether this is a vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned Frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to Master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while. Oh, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes, and you'll be able to see the invisible Asha. They should be able to... Thanks, Layla. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to... Oh my god, he's out of here. It's an honor to be able to help you out, Master Granny. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck in your search. He did not give a fuck. He just ran off. And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting? Overreacting or not, let's watch our step. No need to worry. If things go wrong, there are plenty of vegetables taller than us in this garden. Paimon feels a little better hearing you say that. Let's go back to the hut and check on our guy. Paimon hopes what we learned about the Asha will come in handy.
速战速决。来了，接好。
Oh, Cactus Man is gone. We hate to see it. Oh, never mind, he's here. The second to come forward to embrace Tenochtzitoc was the brave Menelik. That's right. The third was the cunning Sahaj Kampore. The fourth was the young Burkina. The fifth was Sunjata. Papar, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with Tenochtzitoc. Tenochtzitoc was the nemesis from his youth, the giant Tupac. How am I supposed to explain to your mother how you ended up like this? Whoa, he's awake. You're back. Don't worry, he's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, quickly, we found the shaman, and he told us what to do. So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier. Easier? How? The resort's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way, we might be able to find our invisible Asha. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice as of right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like Monatu, but their colors are way more vibrant, and they seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as a, having a soul. In Tenochtzitoc culture, the word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that the Asha are Monatu with a soul, and that's why they're smarter and more approachable. Oh, Paimon gets it. So what's the other meaning then? Paimon bets it's got something to do with the spirit of the summertime that embodies this resort. Well, that's not a bad guess, but the second meaning actually does have something closer to ashes. Ashes? Yeah, ashes blown over from the Mare Javari. So the Asha are connected to the Mare Javari? You may not know this, but there was a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochtzitoc that was once the Mare Javari. It was a place of sorrow born from the abyssal invasion. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is, until the whole Mare Javari mysteriously just vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Mare Javari. No wonder they're so willing to impress the people of Natlan. They're all caught up in the legend of the Mare Javari. Hey, traveler, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us that strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You don't think? Well, it's possible. There I go, getting sidetracked. I'm gonna focus on Papar first. Give me a day and I'll round up the locations where the invisible Asha might show up. So what are you gonna do about this guy? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves his familiar environment. The resort has also designated this a restricted area, so rest assured that no tourists will accidentally come wandering by. Well, that's good. Papar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure. And so, Tenochtzitoc gathered allies from 6 great tribes, glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire. They crashed into the mountains of darkness. Stay strong, Papar, even in your imaginary quest to be a hero. Wait until the following day. Alright. I'm guessing this will not cut it. Yeah, figures. Alright. Oh, look, they're here. It's about time. Let's go to the reception and find Pugli. Oh. I can't talk to him, though. Alright. I remember one of your companions received an Asha's favor the instant he set on foot on the island. Are they still getting along well? Like a house on fire. Okay. Although Asha can be quite friendly, this is the first time I've seen this almost summer. Little did you know, that was his fucking dad. No, actually, I'm not even kidding. Alright, anyway. Ah, you're both here. Hey, Pugli, any news? Surprisingly, no. Although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back to when we were planning the construction of Easy Breathology Resort. Workers near the Tenochtzitoc huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one had ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons. All around the same area. Well, that sounds just like the work of Invisible Asha, but why do they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts? Well, sounds like we better conduct some field work. Let me mark the location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. Alright. Well, I mean, we're just going back to the same place we went to, didn't we? According to Pugli, the hidden Asha should be around here somewhere. I guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. We're just gonna we squeeze some of the juice out of the carrots and gently apply it to both your eyes and Paimons. This smells fresh and yummy. Hey, look, there's an Asha right there, on the lake. Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. You stick 2 carrots into your eyes. Oh. Hello. Let's coat the invisible Asha in paint. That way the others will be able to see it. It looks really happy. Is it playing hide and seek with us? Oh, I actually don't know what it says. Oh. Oh, is it hinting towards other Asha locations? I don't think so. Oh, I see one. Caught you. This is easier than Paimon thought. Oh, I see the other one. Okay. Hey, don't run away. Hello. Oh. Oh, God. Looks like this was the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the huts. Ah, it's Citlali! What is up? Finally. Huh. Lynette? Paimon? Citlali, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you too, Citlali. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I would have just stayed in bed. Are you just acting cute? Since when did she have to act to be cute, Paimon? So you're here because of Layla, I take it? Sharp as always. Layla told me everything you saw. Everything points toward the marriage of Ari. So, it really is the marriage of Ari. But didn't it, disappear? If it really had disappeared, then it shouldn't have been possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some sort of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the marriage of Ari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. Oh, so you know who they are then, Citlali. Do you remember that time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kakuchu guy? If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So, I looked into the sky and found out that he escaped from Kanish while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Kanish even told me you've crossed paths with him before. We've crossed paths? Wait a minute. There's no way. It's Enjou. Enjou? Is that his real name? It could be another alias, Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Citlali? So he's an Abyss Order goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? Rat. He should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride, yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait. Granny Citlali's gonna make you regret the day you were born. Hey, Citlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you have the stuff I left with you last time? Stuff? Lynette, maybe we should take a look. Hoyo is great at making entertaining comic goons? Yeah. I still remember when Enjou first came out, dude. The amount of Lumine x Enjou was, insane. Enjou, Sampo, Scott. Yeah, dude. Take out Sanhaj's relic. There you go. Alright, it's still in good condition. Now, the other one. Oh. I wonder what happens if you didn't do this in the event. Well, that's a relief. I was worried Enjou might have swiped them from you. That great big liar won't dare share his face around us. Anyway, be careful. He's lurking somewhere nearby, actually. He is? How can he be so sure? He may have gone away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way, I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him, though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes. Unfortunately, the mark only gives me a rough guide as to where he is. Otherwise, I would have caught him already. We should work together, Lynette. I get a sense that Enjou might have something to do with the employee's strange behavior. Awesome! With Citlali here, there's nothing to fear. Ooh. Oh, hello. Thank you.
亮晶晶的东西，真漂亮。
Actually, I just realized that if I'm going to be playing this and I need water because I need to fight Enjou, then I'm just going to do the English dub because Mualani, Chaska, and Citlali have fantastic English. Hold on, where's Mualani? There she is. English. Thank you very much. Now, is Citlali just in the vicinity, I wonder? Let me see. Oh, I just have to go to the hut. Oops.
Coming.
Oh, I'm sure.
Incoming.
We're good friends, Papar. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be in the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So, for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? As Tenochtzitoc gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up in the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on! You're awake? It's that old lady. Papa, what is it? What old lady? Silence! Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mother is from the inside of a coffin. Okay. Master Pukli, we're here. Wait, what's going on? You look terrified. Papa, he's awake, and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. Huh? We'd better go check on him then. Oh, Citlali's already gone. So this is that out of sorts employee? Hey, you! Close off! HD. Are you sure about that? He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance. Get rid of that disguise, or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on. Something's not right. Citlali steps forward and tears away the costume, but there's nobody inside. All she's left with is a Noctli costume with traces of lingering warmth. Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? Was Tenochtzitoc hollow on the inside? No, there was someone inside this costume, alright, but it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. Fuck, it must have been Enjou. I could sense the aura of my mark on him. Wait, so the Tenochtzitoc we met just now was Enjou in disguise? Or Enjou, sorry, Enjou. How long has he been playing us all along? Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papa, then where's Papa? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. I can't believe Enjou tricked us again. We have to catch him. Lynette, it seems like he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. Whatever you say, Madam Citlali. Insert the tear off the clothing. Oh. That old hag. She's more of a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll have to wait and see how things pan out. Oh, I remember his voice, actually. I might be able to voice act him properly. If Papa isn't Tenochtzitoc, then where is Papa? You might have left some things around this camp. Let's take a look around. Right. Okay, investigative report, Mayor Javari. No extant records suggest how the Mayor Javari could have disappeared. It seems like all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes they had swords, and for harps they had bows. They had performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Mayor Javari. But the mainstream history dictates that the Mayor Javari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in Mayor Javari. Temporal disruption. Time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? Investigative report, Bakunawa. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by the other abyssal powers. Its body was like that of a mountain, and it devoured the tribespeople of Tenochtzitoc. An out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. Oh, interesting. So, Rhine-daughter actually had a creation gone wrong. Lacking in intelligence, its actions were solely devoted to an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immortal. However, unlike Gold's other creations, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be even beyond even our Order's understanding. Huh. I can just imagine, like, Gold going back to a meeting with the Hexen Circle, and like they just see an arm missing. They're like, "What the fuck happened this time, man?" The other ladies just look at her like, "Seriously, dude? Again?" Investigative report, secret cave. The woman that you are. I wonder if that one half is what it chewed off, and then the other hand had to be inhibited by something. There are two parts to it. We did see in the trailer. The one part of Genshin lore I'm still a complete fan of. Dude, I'm here for it too, dude. I want more Hexen Circle shit. We found 3 reports, and they're all incredible. Okay, so let's do the Bakunawa first. Of all the abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It's said to have been devouring entire villages of tribespeople and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. What? How was it finally defeated then? Well, through Tenoch's sacrifice. He let Sanhaj perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then, Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. With Tenoch's body as the ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. We found 3 reports. Okay, let's go about the Microbiologist. Enjou failed to uncover the mystery of the Microbiologist's disappearance, which is good news for us, but his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports, and about the secret cave. It seems like Enjou memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is his redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Blech. So why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that we've read all 3 reports, what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. Yeah, fuck it. She ate the shade of life and stole her job. Why not? Just another day in the life of Goldrind daughter. Albedo's mom, man. Fucking Albedo's mom. The rocks seem a little bit odd. Maybe they're hiding something. Let me see if I can blow it open with Chaska.
Open fire!
Nope.
Woohoo!
Okay, maybe I can just... There we go. Rock against rock. There's a rope here I can hang myself with. Let's see.
Starball!
Oh, even more. What's this? Oh, I could have just climbed through. Okay. I guess I can keep looking. Or fucking Albedo's mom. I'm on board. Dude, same. Oh. Okay. I'll go this way first. So,
Fulfill our pact! Let's run! Locked on!
what a fantastic investment.
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. That's a mystic arts implement of the Master of the Nightwind. But how did it end up here? How about things we've seen those around? It can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribespeople use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land. But this one doesn't seem to lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who's used it. And unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjou brat could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, you know, replenish its spirit? To make it work again? There's a way, but every spellcaster is like a different look, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Wow, Citlali, you're amazing. Obviously, look up my name in the Nightwind Dictionary, and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadil. Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. Okay, Granny. Alright. You actually sound like you're fucking 200 years old with that one. Wow. What about the definition of Ororan? A cultisham? A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Citlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to... Wait, who goes there? We are followed? Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Oh. Oh, it's just Amasha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Enjou guy. Odd. Why are the Asha following us? Maybe they like us? Pugli told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the Mare. They're friendly sorts. You mean how benevolent soul is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on. I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Mare, it'd make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, Lynette? Sanhaji's relic. Oh, wow. The Asha are really happy. They must have seen Citlali take it out just now and followed us here ever since. A reunion after all these years. What are they doing? The implement. It's active again. But how? Uh-huh. It seems like the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who's left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have been something to do with the Mare. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Wait a moment. Alright, we'll set out as soon as you're ready. Let's see if there's any dialogue. See, Lolly's just here. The Asha's... Okay, cool. It's just not here. Are you ready? Let's go. I was a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. The last survivor of Tenochtzitoc. Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such a place exists in Outland. Huh? Paimon can't believe that even Citlali doesn't know where we are. Blast! My connection to the Y has been severed. What does that mean? It means that we're probably not in Outland anymore. What? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. Well, I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the Wyab anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make any sense. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some answers. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. Touch. I kind of want to see where this is on the map. Huh. So it's just, I guess it's just a domain underneath it. Alright, let's go. This looks pretty sick, dude. As a matter of fact... I really want to bring Charlotte out to take some pictures. Hold on. I built Charlotte recently too, but I can't use her right now. Okay, she's the only way we can do a first-person camera in this fucking game. So I have to make do what I can. Okay. So I get sent to this. Alright. Maybe a little bit up like this. This music was the same in the Mare Javari, by the way. Oh, it's all the weapons. To the young Burkina. To the giant Tupac. To the brave Menelik. To the chief of the mines Sunjata. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ah. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved in the back of the stone. Huh. It looks like it belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon? Where did it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. Hold on. To the great runner, Wanjiru. To the everlasting Tenoch. His remains are buried here. Oh. Wait, so Burkina, Sanhaj. So wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. So this was Tenoch. Sunjata. Menelik. Tupac. Burkina. Great runner. So wait, there's 7 then, right? Tenoch is 7. But this one's Sanhaj? Oh, it's just extra. Alright. Place. Yes. No wonder it was labeled as a quest item. You place Sanhaj's relic on the stone. Look, the seat in the center. It's glowing. Traveler, do you want to try sitting on it? Oh. Lynette, Paimon, where are you? Lynette disappeared after she sat on the pedestal. Did you get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous. I gotta follow her. Wait. No way. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The Dimidal can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. The Abyss Order rat can show up any moment. I can't let him threaten Lynette and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Malwika, or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, oh my. I'm so sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What stylish chairs it has. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, oh my. Could it be? The fearsome Granny Citlali, the one who's been chasing me everywhere. When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal rat! Still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another one of your schemes? I'll admit that I can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next abyssal rat. But this is the first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Mare Javari through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Citlali. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. My, you're really letting your perfectly good customer go? Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my goddamn sight. Of course, of course. I don't suppose this has anything to do with the traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and her. I just thought I'd say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to her familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Lynette's abyssal mutt. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol. From the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a lost little dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its mistress. It's enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let the mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you've been taught how to sit, surely. Or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So, not a dog, but scaredy cat instead? The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for a safe passage to the Mayor Javari? As long as I can reach the mayor unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend, and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in the Mayor Javari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into their personal secrets. Such a flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you'd do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't the duty of the grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find Lynette and Paimon. Ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on the traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush, hush, my ready little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa. Hold him down. Oh, he just got assaulted. Where the fuck are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh, now we're here. And Citlali's nowhere to be seen. Well, this place looks like the Night Kingdom. Citlali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why? But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't anyone get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not like Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no Wybe connection, and the Abyss is still around. Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sanahash once cast a border spell. Wait, are you talking about the mini Night Kingdom that he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mayor Javari's right in front of us? We won't know unless if you look. Then let's be careful. Oh, I can try going to get the chest. Let's see this. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, baby. Okay. Can I configure party in the current state? But I want to take a picture. Oh.
Hold on to your hats.
Get to work. Drop. Off we go.
Whoop, 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 whoop. That chest has to be going to somewhere. Hold on. Maybe there's another portal somewhere? Maybe that one. Oh, I can't even get to that one. Maybe it's another one up ahead. I'll take this one. Okay, there we go. Oh, great.
Let's run. Open fire. Locked on. Locked on.
Spoiled little guys. They won't jump at us out of nowhere, will they?
Open fire.
Knock him down.
Catching at the flame. Whoosh!
That is kind of scary. I thought that was Bennett. What do you mean it was Chaska? Wait, what? Chaska and Bennett don't sound anything alike, do they? Chaska is voiced by Lauren Amante. Christina V and Lauren Amante don't sound the same, do they? I don't think so. I much prefer Chaska's voice, though. Oh! Ah! What the fuck? What was that?
Get to work.
That scared me, actually. Unironically, jump scare and Genshin jump scare. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Take me. Stars above.
Let me give her a taco. I swear I didn't mean. I didn't realize they would have so much fucking damage. What the fuck? They actually. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let me see if I have an idea.
Ha!
Can I bait them?
Show no mercy.
Oh, I can't. Okay, thank God. Fucking.
Ha!
All right, cool.
Drop.
Come here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chaska sounds a lot like Bennett in combat. Really? Will these guys hurt me? Looks like they put up a barrier. Okay. Unironically, I got some cold sweat from those guys rushing me, dude. That actually kind of scared me. Oh my god. Okay. That was the very first time Citlali got knocked on my account, too. And it was because of some stupid shit I decided to do. I decided to pull. Where are we now? Whoa, Paimon thinks you heard a terrifying roar. Hey, I don't think you thought you heard a terrifying roar. That was a terrifying roar. Atmosphere? 10 out of 10 atmosphere?
Let's ride.
This must be the Mare Javari. Paimon can't believe she's actually here. This makes us true legends among adventurers. Oh my god! Yeah, me too, Milani. Can I use the camera at least, please? I really wish I had Charlotte now. Oh shit. Okay. I think I just have to. Hold on. Can I just equip it? Hold on. I don't need that right. I don't need them right now. So let me put on the camera. Where's the special camera? There we go. You can't use the camera here. No. Okay, I have screenshots, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna like do this. This is such a cool backdrop. Oh, it burns. Oh, it goes through shields. It goes through shields. So you can't explore that. You just burn alive. Huh. Okay. All right then. A pink text. Wait. Huh? Is Paimon hearing things, or is someone calling us? This was accurate, though. This is what we went with Bennett in the summer event. Lynette! Paimon! Hey, someone's calling out for us. It sounds like Citlali. I found you at last. No! She took over his body! What? I had no idea you could do that. Dude, that's kind of crazy, actually. Hey, Enjou? It's me, Citlali. Citlali? Well, long time no see, Traveler and Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. He's gone back to being Enjou again. Hearing the voice of that old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you! Are you okay, Citlali? I'm fine. My body's back in the main hall, but I used a spell to attach a part of my spirit to his fool's body. This way, I can put it to good use. Whoa! Citlali's amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Enjou's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I could cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? Wow, what a fucking whore. A Noxana Ceres moment? Yeah. In a partial, temporary, and limited transaction. So only a handy. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Both of you. Here. This is Sanhaj's ritual sword, the Calamity of Enjou. I borrowed it from the Night Chief before I set off from the Masters of the Nightwind. Since we don't know much about this area you're in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand, just in case. Wow. So this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom. That's a cool looking sword, actually. What a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touched it for a moment. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhaj to open up his passages? I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Lynette, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good fucking slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Citlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me. I'm just a clerk. I never hurt a soul. You blew me up. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papar wasn't hurt. I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon. I do. But as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. But sounds good to me. Et tu, Lynette? I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. Alright, fine, I'll put on the good for you. As long as it doesn't affect Citlali. Oh, well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be working together. Remind Paimon, since when we were ever a team? This is the marriage of Ari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat ever since the very start, and our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You all saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me it's likely Bakunawa's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it'll eat us. If it eats us, it'll get stronger. If it gets stronger, it'll escape into Notland and continue eating until there's nothing left. Bakunawa? That's the monster that Tenoch and the 6 heroes of ancient Notland fought against. Wait, why didn't they defeat it? You wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permeation is no simple hummus or chunk. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Javari. So this monster is the one behind it? We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on our way here. Maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals? Is that why the mare disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Then how are we going to get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. And why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side, man, and stick to it, will ya? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be in principle flexible. In any case, time has come for us to fight. Okay, scoured by the ravages of time, the power of the Wyatt still harbored within the calamity of Enjou awakens, as though sensing the presence of a nemesis from 500 years before. Use this power to defend against Bakunawa's attacks. After fending off a successful move, the Wyatt will unleash a powerful counterblow. Once struck by the Wyatt's counterblow, Bakunawa will be temporarily paralyzed. Seize this opportunity to unleash the power of the calamity of Enjou and attack Bakunawa's weak spots for a chance to sever its limbs. Attack with the full power of the calamity of Enjou when Bakunawa is at its weakest to thoroughly defeat it. Though, as legends tell of the terrifying monster's powers to revival, it remains to be seen if it might one day rise again. Okay. So... alright, I guess we have a boss fight on our hands. But it's not really like a... Biggest told me it was... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This guy's way too big? I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Well done, Lynette. Oh, you have to time it. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I did it right. Alright, now what? Do I just hit it? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I just... Alright, so I literally just play Expedition 33. Okay. Except for pairing, I just wait for the perfect chance. Alright. It is what it is. Alright then. Hit me. Hit me, bitch. I have to get closer. There we go. Alright. Do it again. Use this passage. I kind of wanted to shot the same thing. You can shout next time. Alright. Ah, nugget. Bakunawa nugget. This is a little bit anticlimactic. Can I smack it? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can.
Drop.
Very cool. Although I don't think I hit the actual. Lynette, one last time, let's finish off Bakunawa. You said you let me shout the last time, hag. Stop stealing my thunder, you old hag. Did we win? I knew it. No matter how powerful a beast Bakunawa was, it would always fall short of the might of Lynette. Supporting Paimon's foot. Supporting from the rear. Did we get rid of it? Woo! We're awesome! That's the biggest, baddest guy we've ever taken down. Huh. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bakunawa's body. But even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. Stop right there. You heard her, Enjou. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned? Lynette, remind me. Who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunawa just now? Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such as artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Merijavari since Lynette's arrival in Natlan. There's no way your end goal was something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, Enjou. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Why, I'm not lying at all. But since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast follower succeeded him. Yet, evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged in torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia, until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. With the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago, they fought and died, until at last, only one remained. You're not going to tell us that survivor was you. It seems like eating too many slimes really can make someone dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenoch, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtzitoc. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. While their brothers and sisters, who 500 years before departed from their homeland, headed toward the true land of the winds. There, they were known by another name, the Muratans. However, that is a story for another day. Does this mean you're one of these Muratan people? Vanessa, dude. Holy. Finally, I actually get to see it for myself. It all leads back to Honkai. Really? Is he lying again, Citlali? Don't shout so loudly, or you'll kill off all dear Lynette's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Citlali, she can no longer respond to you. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence. I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, since it allowed me to familiar myself with some of Bakunawa's powers. From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil, abyssal rat. Flexible principles, Paimon. Flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Look, who exactly are you, and what's your objective? Lynette, I have seen the glory of Vigdanyr perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the sun children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificence of Garabad submerged in a sea of sand. I have touched these vessels of flesh and blood in the Mosheri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remoria, and brushed my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals in Avakub Kanik's tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Guili Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobaxi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenochtzitoc perished in battle, and how the Muratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belong to me. They're like shooting stars. They're like shooting stars merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Vidanya is Dragon's Pride, by the way? Yeah. Lynette, Paimon. I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? So you cannot answer that. Or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well. I will be getting deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. But know this, Lynette. Without the power of Bakunawa, you will never be able to enter this true Mare Javari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. Is that part of the flame soother? I'm kidding, it's not. What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through dark smoke. Hey, you're called Enjou, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us. Or at least give us your name. Your real name. Granny Citlali. What? I swore I had driven you away. Me? By the likes of you? Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey. Until we meet again. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? Dude, what a fucking epic motherfucker. I love voicing him. Okay. We're okay. You're back. Are you alright? That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enjou was up to. Unreadable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Enjou was hiding inside the Tenochtzitoc, I don't think he was actually able to enter this place. But he knew you would come, and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would find somehow a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyss Order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions. Just like this place. I'll check with Malwika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Citlali scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there's some names written on it. Names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place may have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa. But the exact methods they use are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then, can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep. Especially you, Lynette. Got that? The spirit trace that left on Enjou seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Mare Javari, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into all of this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papar? He's fine. Enjou told me he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Hainen, or Hain. He then approached Papar, and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjou fed Papar enough infamy to knock out a Tacontosaurus. He's probably still snoozing it off in a corner of Tete Isle somewhere. Classic Enjou. I really should be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Citlali. I didn't ask for anyone's thanks. But, well, if you really want to express your gratitude, just remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I'm going there right now. I swear to fucking God, if you're not with this murder. Lava Walker's resolution. I knew it! That was a Lava Walker,
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
I knew it! So, hold on. Too bad they just didn't show it off. It was a little more high quality, or HD. But we have the artifacts here. I totally forgot that we can just read these over here. But yeah, the Lava Walker sit. A flower that blooms in amidst the burning flames, it said long ago a sage once wore it as he walked into a sea of fire. The feather of a proud phoenix. You can almost hear the sound of its wing flapping in scorching flames. Burning sand flows through the hourglass. Despite no intense heat, the sand leaves no mark upon the vessel that houses it. A legendary goblet that could withstand extremely high temperatures. It still remains a degree of warmth even though it's now empty. The circle of a sage who traversed a sea of fire, which once shone brightly from their ancient silhouette as they stood strong with its flame. So you have all this. A sage who monitored the Mare Javari. The flaming flower once wore a brooch of thing. The Lava Walker's final days, he said to his people, that this flower that blooms in flames. The people followed the flower's flickering light to the edge of the Mare Javari. There they found the blooming flowers, but the Lava Walker was nowhere to be seen. Finally, shit I read in my bed 5 years ago is finally relevant. Oh my God. Alright. No one knows if it's the song of the bird or the size of the Lava Walker. Burning sand. The story of the Lava Walker continued even after he had traversed across the Mare Javari. It said that he spent another 100 years living as a hermit, but this short retreat brought a little relief from his burning torment. Sadly, though, the Lava Walker did not fear the scorching flames of the Mare Javari, he could not quench the torturing flames of time. The anguish of being left alone without disciples and family he held so dear burned away at his soul more than any flames could ever scorch his flesh. The moment before the Lava Walker set off on his final journey was when the goblet was filled with the most pride. How dare the lava walker challenge the flames of the Mare Javari? Such blasphemy had not been seen in hundreds of years. The flaming sea will surely devour this arrogant young man, and the sky will blow his ashes into the void. In his jealousy, the teacher demanded that the students step into the flaming sea wearing the circlet. In a state of calmness, the lava walker strolled onto the lava and gradually disappeared into the horizon. Or farming? Okay. Let's see what's back here. Oh, there's more chests. And, oh, there's a lot of tombstones. A weathered old stone tablet, most of its inscription is worn away. Kiongozi had been gone over a decade. Great victory. Built this shrine in honor of the fallen. A weathered old stone tablet, the inscription is nearly illegible, but a faint name can be still seen on the bottom. What's the name? I guess they're all pyro archons. At least that's what he said.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Bakunawa's revival. Before the return must block the Mare Javari. Hold back the black tide. Oh my god. Are you... How much terminology are we gonna like interchange between the two games, man? The Mare Javari, hold back the black tide. Listen, I only played 2 patches in Furious, but I know what the black tide is, alright? If I fail and fall, those who come after, Glohari. There's candles in here. Elegantly written booklet. A more recent booklet, containing just a few more elegant and joyful words. Task complete. Now I sing. Isaha.
Let's ride.
Wind-worn booklet. A badly damaged wind-worn booklet with only a few words still legible. Seal the borders, contain the Mare Javari, not a task for just one generation. My time runs short. Put my thoughts into sacred flame. Remember, you who follow. Kokanina. Alright.
Coming.
What's up here? Can I still climb up there? Let me see.
Coming.
Can you climb this? Oh, come on.
I'm tired already.
I knew it. Oh, there's an actual, like, border here you can't go past.
Coming.
There's, like, an invisible wall. Okay. I can get on this, though, which is kind of cool. Let me see. Is there anything I can see up here? No. Alright. I guess that's it.
Let's burn this breeze.
Nothing up here.
Let's burn this breeze.
So we're just nowhere to be seen on this hill. Okay. Hey, let's go visit Citlali. I haven't seen her in like 10,000 years. I think she should be right. Where's her house again? I know her house is somewhere. Oh wait, no, this is Stadium of the Secret Flame. What the fuck am I doing? Masters of the Night Wind. I think she is right here. She lives in like a little valley, so let me see if I can find my way to her house.
Take me up.
Yep, there she is. Got her. Citlali, I'm home. Ah, she put him there. Okay. She's not here. Damn it, it would have been really cool if she was here. Oh well. I know that Malwika is on the edge of the map right here. Okay. Well, I guess I can do all of the other quests on my own time. I just know that... Let's see. Yeah, they're still here.
So, how about it? Now that you're all done, we can finally have a proper drink together, huh?
You make it sound like I was holding out on you. But if you and I had a real drinking bout, I don't think these poor little aphids could handle it. They'd have to flit to and fro, making mead till their wings gave way.
Spoken like a true bard. That impromptu toast you gave just now was spot on, too. For happiness and freedom. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what we all need right now. You must have been to your fair share of banquets in Mondstadt, huh?
Of course! They don't call it the City of Wine and Song for nothing. Besides, without being able to come up with a decent toast, how else might a humble bard earn themselves a regular supply of free dandelion wine?
Well, when you're free, you're always welcome at our tribal banquets. They'll be fighting over who gets to host you, I guarantee it. Just so you know, they can get pretty rowdy. Banging, stomping, belting out off-key drinking songs, stuff like that. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Of course not. That sounds like great fun. If only our two nations could throw a joint banquet someday.
Oh, great idea. I'll make sure to load up a few extra barrels of Aether for the occasion. As it happens, the Collective of Plenty recently launched a new drink called a Canepa Kano. I'll make sure to bring some for you and your friends to try out too.
Archons interacting, is this even Genshin? Listen. It only happened one time before. Alright? And it was only Venti. Well, Nuvalet was about to interact with... Well,
Let's burn this breeze.
I still wonder if I can find all the others, because
Coming!
we're missing a bunch of interactions after the third part of the quest was done. Also, what the fuck? I got you, pal. Yeah.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
This music is like, for some reason, really digging into my eardrums. This is also a memento that I think most people don't look at, but this little wheel contains everyone that was involved in the main quest, at least. Lauren, Aoife, Bennett, Venti, Chaska, Mualani, and us. It looks very Zenless Zone Zero like, now that I think about it. You see that? Anyway. I think that might be it. I don't know if there's any other quests that require my attention. I know there's one you get like, I know there's a quest you get like super mega high. And like you start speaking Hilichurlian. Actually, let me do that one. I kind of want to do it. Hold on. That is literally the same artist as ZZZ. Well, they're all in the same building, right? I think. Alright. I'm gonna get super mega high. Let's see what it looks like. I think this is the quest. This bitter taste. Did I add too much flame grass? Flame grass? Glowing horn shrooms. They need to be fermented first and steamed twice. The effect is really weak. Is she just gonna keep ignoring us? Hi there. Oh. I guess not. I don't know which was the quest though. There was a quest that Biggest. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. This edible ain't shit. Tete Island, north side. There should be a little farm there with a lady with 3 question marks. Oh, I do hear like a oh, I see, over here. Brew blossoms. A soft, glowing flower bud sways at your touch, pulsing to some silent secret rhythm. Hey, hands off, please. It touched me first. Smooth talker, huh? But it doesn't seem to dislike you. Hey, look, the flower, is it dancing? More like it's wriggling to me. Ew! Don't use such a disgusting language on a flower. At least say it's swaying or something. Well, it is kind of wriggling. That's the dance of Uzuli. The Erzuli. The flowers can only react this way when someone with a strong affinity with clairvoyance draws near. That's because brew blossoms draw in the spiritual energy from the land, and they produce a special nectar that heightens one's sensitivity to dreams. Some people, how should I put it? They're born with a natural spiritual affinity, so brew blossoms which absorb spiritual essence are naturally more drawn to them. After all, legend says they're plants that act as a bridge between worlds. By the way, I'm Mad Eye Atzali, a winemaker at the Me and Do, and who might you be? I'm Emmanuel, the Alloy Oakleg. What the fuck? What? I'm just gonna say I'm regular, because I'm pretty sure Biggest chose this shit, and he didn't say anything funny, so that means nothing happened. I'm kidding, I'm gonna select this one. And Paimon's the soaring hero Hunter Gordon. Ah. Did you mean to introduce yourself with both names? Don't call Paimon out. It's not like your name's any less weird. Alright, enough joking. Paimon's Paimon and this is Lynette. Paimon and Lynette, huh? You got perfect timing. There's actually something I need your help with. Yeah, anything to do with that clairvoyance thing that you just talked about? Ooh, sharp. Here, have a candy. Yay, you're the best. So here's the deal. I've been working on a brand new drink for the me and do, mainly to help my clueless big sis pull in some fresh-faced, trend-chasing clientele. And my latest project is, well, it goes something like this. A dreamy, joy-sparkling zero-alcohol blend that lets ordinary folks feel a clairvoyance-adjacent sensation without getting tipsy or having to deal with a hangover. The key ingredient is a dollop of high-purity nectar from these brew blossoms, but that's where the problem lies. Is the nectar not pure enough or something? Bingo! Another candy for you. Paimon's on a roll today. If my affinity for clairvoyance was strong enough, I could spot the flaws instantly. But as it stands, all I can do is test and analyze the samples over and over again. But thankfully, you showed up, and it looks like your affinity is much stronger than mine. Maybe you might be the answer to my prayers. Alright, well, what can I do to help? First, drink this little bottle of nectar extract. Then I'll explain. This looks kind of suspicious. Relax. The worst they can do is blind you. And hey, if your affinity for clairvoyance is really that great, you'll be fine. Even with a bad eye, you've got two, right? Well, I protest your ridiculous sense of logic. Pfft, chill. I'm just joking. You won't go blind. Probably. Can we just get started already? You down the nectar in a gulp. A strange sweetness tinged with some putrid pungency spreads through your body, like a dream long forgotten, unraveling into damp, glimmering mist. The mist quickly clears and your vision returns to normal. See? Told you you'd be fine. Now, let's get started. There are 3 flower fields right outside. With your help, I'll be able to spot tainted brew blossoms in no time. Follow me. I'll tell you about the tools we're going to use. I just got fucking roofied. This one here is a dream extractor. We can collect the purest pollen from brew blossoms. First, we'll need to weed out the bad flowers. Those would be the ones tainted with impurities. These plants have absorbed too much gunk from underground, and that messes with the effects and safety of the drink. But how do we tell which ones are bad? They'll react to people with special constitutions. I'm not sure how they'll react exactly, but I know that if you get close enough, the flower's bound to do something weird and obvious. You'll see what I mean once we get to the flower fields. You mean the flower field? Lynette, try to get closer to a look with each flower. Okay, just... Alright, just closed up. That's a wiggler. Okay, so this one. Oh!
Let's run! Locked on!
That was a bad flower, right? Now all we gotta do is use a sweet potions or whatever potion. Okay, so it doesn't let you take the actual one. Okay, so I just do this. Let me see. The pollen in this dream extractor was super pure. Perfect, which means the last flower was definitely a contaminated one. The mad eye Azili barely pours a few minutes later. Man, the text, at least let me... Judging by the sample, the purity spot on. No sign of impurities or sediment. Excellent. Let's power through and finish up the last 2 flower fields. What did the last one say? With practice... Okay, so... Mad Eye Azili carefully pours the freshly gathered nectar into a tiny vial. Then with a practiced flair, she adds a few drops from the other vials filled with brightly colored liquids. Alright. I guess we gotta do the other ones. Let's keep looking for unusual flowers. Okay. That one looks out of place already. Yeah, that one's a weird one. There's 2 wigglers. 3 wigglers. Haru, haru. Woof, woof. Sir Brianus. I'm Sir Woofington Brianus, knight of this realm. Pray tell, what names do you bear? What the fuck? Just call me Lynette. Woo! Well met, Lady Lynette. What brings you hither? I'm looking for the flowers you're guarding. As I feared, alas, I have sworn on my blade to forbid outsiders from approaching my squire and maiden. Squire and maiden? So there are 2 flowers? Well, biologically speaking, each brood blossom both has a stamen and pistil, yes? So, technically, a single flower is both squire and maiden at the same time. Trying to distract me with biology? Not happening. On guard. That's oddly progressive. Woof. Did you just call flowers progressive? I'll have you know they predate the very concept. Well then, Lady Lynette, it has been a pleasure, but my sworn duty calls. Have at thee! Sir Brianna's challenges to a duel. You swing your sword at the big dog, and poof, it vanishes. What? What do you swing your sword for? Was that the bad one? What the fuck? Purr. Yeah? Whoa. You can't fool me with an illusion. Taste my blade. Meow. You swing at your sword of the illusion, and poof, the little cat vanishes. Huh? Who are we talking to, Lynette? How'd you know it was a bad flower? Listen, Paimon, let me tell you something right now. I'm high as shit. Alright. What's this one? Let me guess. You can talk? Hello, I'm Lynette. Huh? Oh, and why do you think that? I see. Do you have any family? What? Not to interrupt this beautiful friendship, but Paimon's pretty sure the flower we're looking for is over there. Huh? What? It's just a little piggy. Oh, I would have actually hit it. Damn. Imagine if I did. If it turned into actual, like, steak, that would have been fucked up. There were 3 bad flowers in that field, but Traveler was acting a little strange. You're okay, right? Just pollen-induced hallucinations, I think. No big deal. Hallucinations? There's no need to worry. It's common for brood blossoms to release hallucinogenic pollen as defense mechanisms. They must have been especially reactive to you. Paimon and I couldn't see what you were seeing because the pollen doesn't affect us in the same way. But still... Traveler, are you experiencing any other symptoms? No, not yet anyway. Alright, you know yourself best, but if anything starts to feel off, please let me know immediately. Now let's finish up the last field in one go then. Imagine just like all the flowers. Alright. I've just got a bad feeling about this field of flowers. We better stay alert. There are monsters here too?
Get to work!
Locked on! Locked on!
Okay, these are fine. That's a wiggler right there. Alright, we just got one. Alright. Whoa! Oh, strip, mother, oh, fishes and father, let's melt together the sweet honey like burning flames. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! The Lord of Crossroad raises the baton and onward to the floors of the golden moon. Oh my god, what the fuck? The smoldering treasure by the crossroads beneath the silver moon.
Rumble apart!
The scalding treasures lie beneath the light of the false moon. What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? Ah!
Let's burn this breeze.
Locked on! Fire in the hole! Open fire! Bullseye!
just
Starfall!
remove. Farewell, child of the stars. Should we not meet again in this nation, I shall await you in another. Tarry not, oh, tarry not. A dizzying wave rises with the thick, sticky sweetness of the flowers. By the time your senses return, Paimon is already hovering nervously around you. Traveler? Hey, wake up. Are you alright? We found the flower. Oh god, we've been staring into the distance like a guy. We've had the Winter Soldier episode. Huh? What? You totally spaced out for a second there. Were you saying stuff again? Let's use a dream extractor first. I'm fine. Well, as long as you're okay. Citlali, we found the weird flower you mentioned. But something's off with the traveler. Any ideas? I'm fine, just lightheaded. Did you see anything over there? Some kind of dangerous hallucination or something? You described a hallucination you saw to Citlali. The Papa Witch Doctor's prank. What's that? It's an old tale passed down among shamans and brewers. They say Papa Witch Doctor guides the spirits of those who were unlucky and didn't die in glorious battle. He's the kind of twisted spirit who treats fear like a game, always crafting eerie nightmares to toy with the living who catch his eye. Anyway, let me look you over, Lynette. You should be mostly fine? Mostly is a strange terminology to use when it comes to this shit, man. Alright, no need to worry. Seems like Traveler just inhaled too much of the hallucinogenic pollen. You might feel dizzy for a little bit, but it's nothing too serious. Okay. But if any long-lasting effects cause brain damage and drop your intelligence, well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. Hey! Just kidding. Now let me finish one last step here. Mad Eye Azili carefully pours a freshly gathered nectar. Oh my god. God damn it. Can you stop skipping that? Fucking... Alright. Impurities, impure sediments, toxicity levels, all within acceptable levels. We're finally done! Woo! Thank you so much for your help. Here's your reward. Yay! Thank you. Wait a moment, we're not done yet. I'm about to start mixing my special sweet dream brew, and I'd love for you to come by and help me out with your clairvoyance again. Looks like we might have results by tomorrow, so see you then. Who knows, maybe I'll even name the new drink after you. I'll also answer those questions you had earlier, so don't forget to come over, okay?
Let's burn this breeze.
Wait until the following day. Alright. Oh, I see. I gotta... Oh shit! Bottled Evil. Crossroads Lackey.
Let's run!
Open fire!
It's an Asha. Oh my god!
Shake! Show no mercy! Take me up!
Open fire! Open fire!
What the fuck? Alright.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
I just took the grapefruit back. Can I place it back? Okay.
Woohoo!
Alright, well, I guess I'll wait until the following day and then we'll call the stream. I'll just do this. Oh, okay, she's over here. Remember that sweet dream brew I mentioned? Well, I've got some great news for you. After a full day of work, I finally perfected the recipe. Congrats. And you two get to be my first customers. Don't worry about paying. I'll put it on my sister's tab. Yippee! Free drinks! Wait, hold on. You're just telling us we're test subjects. Of course. Aren't you honored? Not at all. You promised to explain the secret behind it. Huh? Oh, right. I did I? First off, I have to warn you. Brew Blossom extract is highly toxic. But after repeated distillations, I've reduced the toxicity to a level that is tolerable for normal people. By tolerable, I mean to say that a normal person will die within about 5 seconds. And when they die, their soul will wander through a place where the mortal realm and the land of the dead overlap. I guess that's a good enough explanation. Which part of die within 5 seconds sounds tolerable to you? It's fine, Paimon. The worst that can happen is that I die? It's not a true death per se, because your body will continue to function normally, unless if you get lost in a dreamscape that you forget to come back. Then my sister and I will have to deal with a still breathing corpse. So, this isn't safe to drink at all, is it? Don't you worry, before y'all got here, I tested it out myself. Rest assured, I added glowing horn shrooms and the spiciest, brilliant chrysamethyst I can get my hands on. The glowing horn shroom lights the way out for the soul back to the body, and the brilliant chrysanthemum's wicked kick snaps your senses awake, pulling you right into back, well, you. So when you drink it, you won't even notice you've died once. I'm not exaggerating, trust me. So wanna try? Or are you a chicken? I'm not scared of something like that. That's nothing. I've died more times than I can count. You know, that's not actually that false. I've actually died a lot. Give Paimon one too, then. She's not going to let you show off on your own. Huh, no worries. There's plenty for both of you. Here's your 2 cups of sweet dream brew. After a moment's hesitation, you drink the strange brew. The flavor is wondrous yet bizarre, laced with a latent spice and a faintly putrid tang. Ew. And then a hazy dream. Uh-oh. Wah! Meetsito Mitadada. Yaya Dada. Move Dada. Wait. Oh shit. Do I have the dictionary? Yo ya dala? Me in dala? Mosimita yo? Oh, this actually is properly translated. Because it's actually Hilichurlian. Sada Mimi Dada. I'm your friend, and you're my friend. We're all good friends. Mijito Mida Dada. Sada, you're a bear? What are you talking about? You're the one who started speaking our language. I can't continue this. What the fuck? Sada Mito. You're Perdona? You're Perdona? Yeah, there's treasure up there. Let's go dig it up. Oh my god. It's a golden chest. The treasure's right here. Let's share it. Me. Yay, treasure. Mostly Mita. Oh. What the fuck, dude? Wait, the subtitles are even in fucking Hilichurlian. What the fuck? How's my sweet dream brew? Tasty? Ugh. Paimon's head hurts so bad. Lynette, are you okay? We dreamed we were digging treasure with Hilichurls? It's hard to explain. By the way, were we dead for a long time? Yep, and I've been dead for a long time too. What? Just kidding, you were only out for a few seconds. I was worried it wouldn't work at all. Good thing it did. Now please tell me everything you saw in your dream. I'll write it all down. Huh? We'll try. You and Paimon pieced together the bizarre dreamscape and they scribbled down the notes. That was great. It was total nonsense, but overall, what a fun dream it must have been. But why Hilichurls? That's strange. Well, leave that mystery to me and my sister. Here's your reward. So you're really planning to sell this strange drink then? Oh, we're still a long way off from actually selling it. I actually need to test it on more people with different constitutions. Once you leave this place, you probably won't see our brew on shelves for quite a while. Whew, that's a bit of a relief. Its effects are kind of strong. Strong and strange. Alright, I get it. Now that experiment's over, you're free to go. If you feel sick or experience any more side effects, do come find me, please. Will do. Can I do it again?
I'll keep this close.
Malika, this edible ain't shit. Oh, I can only drink it once? Alright. Hey, open up. Where's my weed? Alright, so I can't grab anything from these? Damn. Okay. Alright, well. Let's just see if I missed anything here. Get rid of that. My thing is called Random Woman. Alright, I'll just delete that.
Let's burn this breeze.
Oh, this is where Malika is. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. What a bizarre ass fucking interaction. Alright. Alright. I'll just log off over here. So there is no boss guide, it's just literally time it and don't die. GG's. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. What in the goddamn?